What's good, everybody? It's your man BG. And yeah, I finally killed my Nexus 6P. So this is like a little chill video, laid back video. But here it is, my 6P with the D brand skin. And I had the pop socket on it and all that. And I was actually using this device somewhat. I was actually like getting some use out of the device. Let me explain. Today, so I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how I end up killing my 6P. So today, normal run-of-the-mill day off. I had some errands to run. I had some things to do. I was actually in an area where AT&T was getting better service than Verizon. So I'm like, bet. My AT&T SIM card was in the 6P. So, not for nothing, I, cut the hotspot on. So I'm in my truck and it's kind of like I'm taking like a short ride, not really a long ride, but it's like a little bit of highway driving, a little bit of city driving, maybe about a 30-40 minute drive. And, it's raining out here. And, the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, whatever you want to call it, is raining. So I had my defrost on. Now I'm the type of person, like, I can really just sit there and I can deal with heat very well. So I might just cut my heat on full blast as soon as I get in the car to get the windows defrosted, or whatever, get the car warmed up on the inside, whatever. And I'll forget to cut it off because heat doesn't bother me. It's the cold that bothers me. I don't mind being hot. So I got this, I got my 6P. So I'm like, you know what? I look, and in my center console was like one of them stands, that you could put your phone on the dash and you could be looking at the navigation. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run my navigation with my 6P. And I'm gonna put it in this little mount that I never utilize in my car or whatever. So I put the 6P on the mount. I leave the house. I stop at 7-Eleven, get some gas, get some coffee. Early, morning type stuff. So boom, that's when I get the idea to do this. So I'm like, boom, I'm gonna put the navigation on with the 6P. I'm gonna use this mount that I never used. And it was, it was working. So, but the whole time I had this defroster blasting, cause it's raining and your windows will get foggy or whatever. I had the heat on and the defroster. So I didn't cut the heat down because the heat is not on me. It's not like, I could feel the heat hitting me. It's hitting the windows. But lo and behold, the 6P is, on the dash, like up near the, the window or whatever. So I'm driving and, like I said, I'm utilizing the 6P hotspot, and I got a fast charging car charger plugged into it. And it's fast. I got the fast charging car charger plugged into it. I'm using the hotspot and I'm using the navigation. So, okay, back. So, like, when I get like 5 minutes away from my destination, 6P just tanked. This joint just cut off. There's no more, right? So I'm like, damn, it cut off. So I take it off the mount, and I actually had to pull over to get everything together because I'm in traffic. I'm driving through DC or whatever. I'm not that familiar with DC, but I'm trying to get somewhere. So I'm in traffic. So I pull over and I use my one of my other phones to get my my stuff in order or whatever, get my navigation back in order. And I plugged the 6P into the charger again and let it cool off. It came back on for a minute, cut back on, and then it died right back out again. And it ain't been on since. It's not cutting on. It's dead. Hasn't been on since. And I think just whatever little life that it had left in it, I think I just killed it. I mean, I think I really killed this device today. Between the heat blasting out the defroster and me having it on the mount right up in the window, right near the windshield, and me using hotspot and me using the navigation, I killed it. Well, I mean, for honestly, you could never really kill a smartphone though. I mean, it's not like, any other phone that I had probably would have withstood that, but the battery on these devices, and I was warned, they on their way out. And I knew, it was on its last leg. It had, it had like, this phone has like kind of like heart disease, but the cell phone version. So I knew it was on its way out, but that was really, I was kind of like a little not frustrated. I was like, I had a moment like, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. But, it was just, I used this phone a lot. I did get some good use out of this phone. I had this phone about a year and some change. I bought this phone off up with Craigslist for $250. I met a guy at the Wawa, and it was in great condition. I'm not gonna lie, it looked great, and for a long time I never noticed. I mean, I knew it didn't have the battery life like the newer phones that I had or I was buying when I had this phone, but it didn't, it never really let me down. It was really a cool little phone. And I think it lasted so long because I got a lot of other phones, and I be having a lot of other phones in my hand, so I don't really use it. It's not, if it would have been died if it was, I only had this 6P as just my main phone. I'm always, I spend a lot of time over in Galaxy Land, and and when I ain't in Galaxy Land, I'm in the iPhone land or whatever. But yeah, man, it was just one of them things. It was one of those days. Really just took the device out, so now I have to replace this device. Definitely a must replace device. I was waiting on the S10 actually with this device. I was gonna try hold on to this until the S10 dropped, but now I gotta go grab something else. And I'm probably gonna go grab something else for cash. Not for nothing, I was thinking about grabbing the XL4. I was thinking about grabbing that Vivo phone. It's $129 on Amazon. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. Against my shout out to everybody on Team 100, man. Shout out to Forbes. Shout out to Forbes Tech Review, Phone Tech at Work, the Tech Gentleman, Leo. And am I forgetting somebody? I don't know. But shout out to everybody that be in our live streams, and shout out to everybody that got something to do with Team 100. But they've been told me, they told me don't buy no more Vivo phones, don't buy no more blue phones. But I mean, for $129, you getting facial recognition, and you getting that notch life. It kind of look like an iPhone X. I don't know. I might jump over there. I see this G6 at Best Buy. It's been up and down between 150 and 200. An unlocked just regular G6. I don't know. But yeah, man, I killed it. I killed the Nexus 6P, and it's definitely a little sad, man. It's not really like, okay, like I'm sad, like like but it's not about the money that I spent on it. It's just about, I just like the device, and I'm not really into the pixels. Like, I know I said, I was looking at some pixels, and I'm thinking like maybe a pixel, not the XL though, just a regular pixel. But I'm not motivated to really buy a pixel. I'm not motivated to buy a pixel. It's like maybe I'm thinking about going back and get me a S9. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Just something low key, something chill. Some I grab for a couple dollars. You know, S9s right now. I know I can put my hands on one for about, you know, anywhere to $300 to $400. You know, price range. I done seen it, so I might do that. I don't know, but what do y'all think, man? It's a sad day. You know, if you drinking tonight, pour out a little liquor for my 6P. Cause I'm not drinking tonight. Actually, I'm not indulging and no Hennessy tonight. So maybe tomorrow I pour out a little liquor for my 6P, man. It's just a sad day. My 6P is gone. It was really, you know, just one of them phones I really liked. It's vintage. I'm one of those guys where, like, I'm into things that are vintage. Like, everything newer is not always better than me. That's how I am about everything. Like, I'm that guy, like, I like 18 charges, but at the same time, as much as I like a 2018, you know, SRT8, I like a 95 Caprice or 95 Impala SS. You know, I like vintage things. I like things that are, you know, that are aged and, you know, have a story. This phone is aged. It has a story. It's 16:9. It's aluminum. You know what I'm saying? But it was a beast in its time, you know, and it still was holding down for the most part. I could put a battery in here. I might actually do. That's another thing. That's something that we could get going on the channel. I might actually go on Amazon. I might look, see if they got the batteries. Get me a battery, because that's probably what it is, the battery. And look on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. You always can learn something on YouTube. And buy a battery and put it in. And see the instructions. I got a little toolkit, cell phone toolkit and stuff here, so you never know. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. Just one of those things, and it's crazy. I actually went out and bought some more Type C cables and stuff, accessories for, you know, my phones. But now I'm down one phone. But another phone will be copped before the new year. We will see what I do. We'll see what I go out and get. I don't know. I'm not really trying to do it too big. For real, honestly, we're on the eve of 2019, man. So I'm just gonna let things just play out, man. I'm just having fun with accessories and stuff like that. You know, things of that nature. All my, you know. And you know, I got a thing for Samsung, so I gotta see what Samsung do next year before I drop any serious bread. You know, and really, honestly, next year the S10 drops. I'm not supposed to buy the S10. That's a secret. All these times I've been buying these S phones, that's a fatal flaw to my channel. I'm not supposed to buy a S phone and a Note. I was only supposed to buy the Note, but then the S phone come out and it get me every time. So I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. And when something catches my eye, I guess it'll catch my eye. But right now, I mean, it'd be nice to get it, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna replace this with. I keep saying the Pixel. I keep thinking about the Pixel. I keep seeing these deals on these Pixels at Verizon. So I might have to go up in there and, you know, and maybe do something to replace cause this is my stock Google phone. You know, it's my stock Google phone. I need to really honestly get another stock Google phone, cause this one is dead. Or maybe I take it back older. Maybe I get the Nexus 6, not even the 6P. Maybe I don't want the first generation Pixel. That's ugly as hell. But hey, it's your man BG, man. I'm signing off. It's a different type of day, man. Different type of vibe, man. Shout out, pour some lick out to the Nexus 6P for my Nexus 6P, man. My dog is gone. It's your man BG Tech Life. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And you can follow me on Instagram, BG Tech Life. Just like that. BG Tech TECH Life LIFE. And you can follow me on Twitter, BG_TechLife. It's your man BG, and just, yeah, man, my pixel gone, man. I'm out. Peace.